It was late, and Sarah was driving home after a long day at work. Rain poured down, and her GPS kept glitching, rerouting her every few minutes. She was exhausted and just wanted to get home. Finally, her GPS announced, "You've arrived." She looked up at the house. It didn't look quite right, but the rain was so heavy she thought maybe she'd forgotten how her street looked at night. She grabbed her bag and ran to the door. It was unlocked, which she found strange, but she figured her roommate had forgotten to lock it. "Kelly," Sarah called as she stepped inside. The house was quiet, darker than usual. "Kelly," she called again, but no one answered. The living room looked familiar, almost. The furniture was similar to hers but slightly off. The couch was the wrong color, and the pictures on the wall were of strangers. Her stomach twisted. "I must have walked into the wrong house," she muttered, embarrassed. She turned to leave when she heard a soft creak behind her. "Hello?" she called nervously. A voice replied, low and raspy. "You're not supposed to be here." Sarah froze. Her heart pounded as she slowly turned around. A figure stood in the hallway, just out of the light. "I am sorry," she stammered. "I made a mistake." The figure stepped closer, and she saw a man with wild eyes and a twisted grin. "You're here now," he said, "and you're staying." Sarah bolted for the door, but it slammed shut before she could reach it. She fumbled with the lock, but it wouldn't budge. Behind her, footsteps grew louder. With one final shove, she threw the door open and ran into the rain. She didn't stop until she was safely in her car. Shaking, she looked back at the house. But it wasn't there. The lot was empty, just a patch of wet grass where the house had been. She never drove that route again.